Welcome everyone to the Aryatara practice, and we'll be doing burning away afflictions, JangChok for the deceased. So prepare your texts for that later in the sadhana, and we'll begin with Yellow Prayer Book opening prayers on page 1.
Tabadan tamchen chimbe bardo jubar seba tamche je zor sebe manam kodan nyambe semche tamche dewa dante donga nyurdu laname yanda bazo besan chorum boche tobarsa.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
For
that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until I attain the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Manam kadan nyambe semchen tamche dewa dan deve jodan dembar churche dongha dan dongha je jodan java churche dongha mebe dewa dan manjava churche nyeren chadan nidan jar danyola nebar churche.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Go to the Aryatara Sadhana, page 1.
Namo Sanje Chuzo Gung Chondema Dando Chamje Sancho Semje Do Namo Sanje Chuzo Gung Chondema Dando Chamje Sancho Semje Do.
Namo. In the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om Soba Vashuddha Sarvadam Soba Vashuddha Ren Chen He De Durma De Yong Zhen Sa Jiang Ne Ye Lan Cha Jiong Bo Ngo Ne Sen Po Lo Bu De Zhu Bo Re Bu Dang Ge Zang. Tse Jordan Ten Don Jenda Dokun Semperenzo. Aryatara sapare varam banza samayan zat dichal Sadhana Savate Kona Jun Shapsi Medobe Marmetre Shazero Yonanga Jashida Lame Pamjo Kunzanga Chudren Jamso Bazonjo Om Ayatare Sapareva Argan Baden Pepe Alogan Gande Nevede Shabda Badi Zoya Zovam. Rase Sabasheranam Bunzaho Rabin Jalantin Koyot Lane Donso Menjin Nanhanjin Dabu Zonda Mazung Boko Dalu Lande Jumden Dema Rana Mandala Bunza Manga Aho Soji Puchu Shemedot Rara Lenye de Jimbonde Sanje Shangla Mede Purvaye Rokunam Dajenda Jubarsho.
Noble Aryatara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions in the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Aryatara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginningless time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment, thus before too long may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
Om Gana Dodra Do Hum Soba Vashu Soba Dharma Soba Vashu Do Hum Do Dorma Derze Paman Balo Pam Jur Jim So
Praises to the 21 Taras handout. Om, I prostrate to the noble, transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of three worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage, golden blue on lotus, water-born and hand-adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage, filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the seven worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage, worshipped by the all lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her triumphant sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with three jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorned her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage, crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage, she mid wreath ablaze like eon ending fire abiding, right stretched left bent choice surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage, she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scaling with the letter whom the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Om and Swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, frees with Om and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to Re with seed letter, of the shape of syllable Hum, by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage holding in her hand the hair mark moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage, she who gods and their kings, and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor, she dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage, she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raised corpses supreme Ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations SR 21. The benefits of the 21 Tara praises handout. To To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower one. In this life, one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons that one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. Back to the Aryatara Sadhana on page 39. Prepare the burning away affliction text for the JangChok ritual for the deceased. We'll follow the blue writing.
Om Dare Dure Mama Yano Binya Badrunguru Zawai Bamba Ramzonga Yayaka Lana Taman Tola Zaka Shawat La Barsawaju.
Page 2. The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appears the deity, supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force, seed and mantra, winds around the mantra thread and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Savakala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Kawan Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Mama Kala Ja Sarvaside. Om Banza Amarta Kundrala Hana Hana Hom. Om Banza Amarta Ala Hana Hana Hom. Om Banza Amarta Kundrala Hana Hana. Om Banza Amarta Kundrala Hana Hana. Om Banza Amarta Kundrala Hana Hana Hom. 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 Om Banza Amarta Kundrala Hana Na Hom Bhe Om Ahoy Lana Ishi Jeder Showa Puncha Dan Ro Jeder Jo.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water. I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Om Banza Amarta Kundrala Hana Hana Hom. Om Soba Vashuddha Sarvadam. Soba Vashuddha Hua. Domba Nganle Menyekta. Tagle Jimba Yongso Chirpa. Tselan Depa Xie Sava Pongkam Jinje Yongso. Sunbu Da Sarva Gongcho Sumdan Jinkar Jala Jobsun Ro Yinba Ju.
From this state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, referred to as the one past, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources just as when alive, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala. Bottom of page 4. Oh, listen, child of noble family now past. The life you care for has now come to its end. You have gone to a place beyond the 5 aggregates, a city of illusion. Wherever you are born in the 6 realms, all samsaric states lack happiness, especially in the 3 miserable states of existence. The suffering is inconceivable. Therefore, listen, child of noble family, do not attach to this samsaric world. Resist the tempting calls of evil forces that will lead you astray. With mind directed on the Yidam single-pointedly to this supreme place and the holy presence of the Master and Deity, come instantly. Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite hosts of the 3 roots and the power of the deities mantra, mudra, and samadhi, wherever your consciousness abides, child past you are called to this support. Nrivajra Amkusha Ja. Go to page 10. Home. All you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, obstructors, and elementals, take this torma and go to your abodes. Within the Dharmakaya state, where primordial awareness, the deity, and mantra are non-dual, the mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally.
Hong, 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 manzara chara chara.
Inscribed on the 6 places of your body, passed on child, are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the Yidam, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts.
Om Hong Zhang Shi A Mam Lam Mam Bam Dang Om Sarada Sado Banzar Enjale Banzar Benjai Bam Oi Da Nam Je Jon San E Xie He Zhen Chu Wa Ye
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream forth from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Om Sarvada Thangada Aditana Adit Sarva Pambang Avaran Bhaimin Guru Sova Om Tare Tu Sova Om Daha Daha Sarva Gade Hom Om Tare Tu Sova Om Baza Baza Sarva Chita Gangate Hetam Hom Om Tare Tu Sova Om Mata Mata Sarva Triya Gangate Hetam Hom Om Tare Tu Sova Om Sinda Sarva Nangate Hetam Hom Om Tare Tu Sova Om Je Sarva Asurangate Hetam Hom Om Jeta Sarva Surangate Hetam Hom Om Om Be Jadar Damba Tam Jene Lanam Jene Trusarta La Sore La Ye Che Daba Ye
Instantly, at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so, I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods.
Om Sarva Data Gade Abe Kengade Sama Shire Yewon Jarve Koson Tong Chola Nyamang Chema Mengayang Daso Gosong Drip Jansen Samme Chabje Gutruso.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the 3 doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Kayam Beshodan Samaya Shire Yehun Teda Golans Mi Beku Sangna Terva Grupu Gosewo.
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om Sarva Tata Gata Kayam Beshodana Yesova.
Home, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the 6 perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the 6 afflictions.
Om Dare Tu Re Sova Om Sarva Tatanga De Abekanga Samaya Shiraya Ho Yonde JangChok Meba Tenzin Hadin Chuje Chak Ishi Chede Jengar Nam Shibe Mandet Be Mette Garbu Chimidar Taba Majar Gangyang Mi Chende Lunga Isumje Bakchadra Bodo Jurje.
Page 16. Home. Ablution water endow with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, child past, become pristine like a white pearl, with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Om Dare Dure Sova Om Aryatara Samaya Manapala Aryatara Dinoba Dijonru Meba Sukdu Kayo Meba Subachayo Meba Anorado Meba Sava Siddhe Meba Yanza Sarva Karmasu Zidam Shirang Guru Hong Ha 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 Hu Bangavate Aryatare Mame Aryatare Bava Mahasamaya Sadova Om Sarva Tatanga Abekanga De Zamaya Shiraya Ho Nyamo Dele Chandele Nyama Gongya Dele Shen Nyam Chen Da De Dele Ba Jamne Gongcho Sumje Dele Sho.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels may auspiciousness prevail.
Lama Lala Debaji Gadang Gube Drishola Jangor Zambala De Shedan Legend Horbekan Donsar Melon Tovuto Jana Yadan Jidin Ganyam Yeshin Do Domo Dendru Yarkamne Chivian Yeshe Usarwa Ducha Me Nere Gon Sosar Dobe Yesh Mentado Lame Yanane Sawa Tupe Yeshiza Kansan Laye Nenane Donsar Yeshingan Do Madare Jongji Tinkan Taba Yeshi Jogene Jidu Semye Dongbala Tada Mad Menyame Donsa Sandra Jengan Rekbehin Buju Shoshi.
Bottom of page 18. Home. Listen, deceased child of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as a state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of the six pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Concho sumje zavade lama nam la samtalo gonpo toje jedem tam chen chen ba tun ba bo Sadhana Yung Ten JangChok Ye De Yin Xie Sam Ta Lo Ta Ben Du Cha Zhe Wei Ji Ge Wei Ngen Song Le Zhe Xie Ji De Dun Dan Chu Ji Ba Xin Ji Chu La Sam Za O Zhu Na Zhu Wei La Yuan Du La Ba Ta La Rab De Ku Jing Ge Tan Ba Yung Den Xian Gen Du Na Sam Za Lo Ji Me Xie Ra Me Yao Qu Jie Ge De Jian Lam Jiao Zhou Ge Ren A Zhou Tok Jie Tang Ke Jia Qin Ru Be La Xie Zhou Zhi Da La Sam Za Lo Sam Za Ru Ba Tam Jie La Xin De Re Kun Jie Chang Ni Jie Lu Tu Ba Ye Nang Gong De Jiao De De Be Sam Za Nuo Jiam Ne Jiam Co Qi Nam Ji Da Dang Ta Ye Sim Qi Nang Kur Wa Ngen Song Ngen Le Zhou Tar Be Ne Su Zhang Du Su Jiam Ne Jiam Co Qi Nam Ji Da Dang Ta Ye Sim Qi Gong Kur Wa Ngen Song Ji Be Ne Su Zhang Du Su.
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, to the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well-founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion's skillful means, with bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect. You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation.
In
an instant, you departed ones transform into the pure deity. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the 3 roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar, to empty samsara from its very depths. Child now past, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Om Dare Tu Dare Dure Sova Kaya Vakachet Sarva Abekenza Om Ahum Shri Ram Yang Kong Om Ahum Om Ahum Om Ahum Nama Sarva Tadanga Ma Shoma Shoma Gube Sarva De Ganga De Savar Ganga Na Kan Sava Nama Sarva Tadanga Zaba Shoma Shoma Gube Sarva De Ganga De Savar Ganga Na Kan Sava Nama Sarva Tatanga Daba Shoma Shoma Avadi Ganga De Savarana Emangang Gam Sova pu chu nyu sam dong ye lo cha pe nin dun dang yin ma la lim den tu be cho nam da yun dun ro le wan kar me jang zi we sem je long chu na cho sa do je tap dang din be lo pun nam chu ter jen chur jen hor je da rom cho chu dan de na dan na zo chen ba ji be jo wa da nye ma dong wa ser we dong wa xia den zen ha da je chen la de chen de re je bu lang hu ba ye zhi gong dong ha ma lu kun jen yin je se da gong de ru ba xiu Lom chun yun lom chun dat tar pa me da zo da da lo so da ngu sun ju sha yi jie lek zhen ne ten zeng ha dan sa jie san la de chen de re jie pu la ngu ba ye co zhuk jin ba rang sa zhu ju jie.
Bottom of page 27. Hum. Listen, child of noble family who has passed and changed. We, your dear family, reach out for you with love. Friends with shared aspirations and karma have no chance to be together long. Yet with loving mind, we have gathered various enjoyments, and the Master, who is endowed with compassionate means, has arranged enjoyments, great treasure troves of wealth, delicious food, rich in nutrition, satisfying tastes of various kinds, and drinks dispelling the pain of the afflictions. Consecrating them with mudras, mantra, and samadhi, these are dedicated to you, the deceased child of noble family. May they pacify all suffering of hunger and thirst without exception, and turn into an inexhaustible supply of food and drink, having arranged myriad desirable offerings of form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and the like, actually prepared and mentally created, consecrated with mudras, mantra, and samadhi. I dedicate them to you. Passed on child of noble family, may the clinging to the six sensations be freed in its natural place. Page 31 in English. Om Ah Hum. All beings of the 5 or 6 classes who take birth in 4 ways, the special guests of my compassion, and in particular the 2 classes of impoverished hungry ghosts, and all those who have left behind their physical supports yesterday, this morning, or some years, months, days, or hours ago, who have not yet found their future bodies, who are without refuge or shelter, protection, or helping friends on their dreadful journey through the bardo of becoming, who have no support of past collections and little virtue to call upon, whose aggregates combine the 4 names of which sensation is by nature suffering, who are tormented by confused perceptions and bewilderment, and anguished by cold, hunger, and thirst, whose lifespan is uncertain, who are like a feather blown around by wind, and who have no control over where to go. We dedicate these offerings especially to these bardo beings, as well as all the other beings dwelling in the bardo. May you be at ease, having met with perfect dwelling places, companions, enjoyments, food, and drink. In such a state, may you behold noble Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva, eliminator of obscurations. May you recognize the bardo as such, and seal confused appearances, remembering the Guru, the 3 jewels, the yidam, and the view. May the obscurations of all misdeeds be instantly purified. Thus may you attain mastery of awareness and pass with sudden force to the special pure lands such as Dewa Chen or Lotus Light.
Jenya Dembe Chimbarchi, Langmaram Yime Bode, Jamata Vungan, Dova Sanyambo Yijelu, Pema Gube Shindosu, Nawantaye Yishida, Yemengun Basa, Nananchi Aya Nambana,
Bottom of page 34. Home. Listen, passed on child of noble family. Wherever in cyclic existence you are born, its nature is suffering of three kinds. Unattached and without craving, give rise to the supreme mind of awakening and remember the truth, the Dharmata. Within the illusory state, realize that 5 paths are without self-nature. May your subtle mental body, the luminous essence, go to the field called Lotus Array and attain actual awakening indivisibly from the wisdom state of infinite illumination. The consciousness in the form of Ah dissolves into the heart of Amitabha.
Yom den da te jin shi ba da chom ba yang da ba zo gum bo ba da me ba la sa za lo ju da ja sum che yom den da te jin shi ba da chom ba yang da ba zo ba gum ba da me ba la sa ju da ja sum che
Bhagavan Tathagata Arha, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage and make offerings and take refuge.
Radha Deva Chimbe Shenga Navataye Toje Daniela Don yo trouble sonde na je me tronje ma ta chole ma chang le nyon trouble na ka na lo ma
Bottom of page 36. Free. In the pure land of great bliss is infinite illumination, the embodiment of compassion. I supplicate you with intense and heartfelt yearning. This body is a city of illusion, a fleeting water bubble, a filthy house of karma, afflictions, and confusion, in which is the disciple's luminous mind itself, the Dharmakaya. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha. By the force, the noble and supreme conquers, compassionate blessings, and our faith, our mind streams blend non-dually in a mere instant. Grant blessings to take birth in Dewa Chen. Ah.
JangChok la cho tam che toga ne ye shi je war zer song wa chen de je pong kam ji kor we chu tam che me me ga da ga yan so jang ba ju.
From the hearts of the mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all samsaric phenomenon, the aggregates, elements, and sense bases of the deceased, into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity. Page 39. Hum. In the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and the habitual tendencies of the one past. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Om Aryatara Samaya Manapalaya Aryatara Dinop Dichondro Member Sudukayo Meba Subachayo Meba Anuragdu Meba Sarva Sete Meparianza Sarva Karma Sutam Sadam Shiram Guru Hung Ha 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 Hu Bangawate Aryataram Aryatara Bhava Maha Samaya Sadhu.
We'll return to the Aryatara Sadhana for the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection on page 41. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn empty expanse of Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since Mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through psychic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate, space-like nature free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Om Aryatara Sabare Vare Argan Bade Bube Dube Alogan Gande Neve Shabda Bade Doya Aryatara Dinoba Didandro Meba Sukdu Kayo Meba Subu Chayo Meba Anurado Sawa Sede Meba Renza Sawa Kamasu Sudam Jerang Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Banga Aryatare Mame Menza Aryatare Baba Ayasadowa Aryatare Samaya Manubala Aryatara Dinoba Didandro Meba Sukdu Kayo Meba Subu Chayo Meba Anurato Meba Sawa Sede Meba Sawa Kama Sudame Sudam Shirang Guru Hong Ha 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 Hu Bangawate Aryatara Samaya Sadowa Aryatare Samaya Manubala Aryatara Dinoba Didandro Meba Sukdu Kayo Meba Subu Chayo Meba Anurato Meba Sawa Sede Meba Sawa Karma Sudame Sudam Shirang Guru Hong Ha 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 Hu Bangawate Aryatare Mame Aryatare Baba Maha Samaya Sa Dovai Manja Yon Samadra Dalo Mamba Vangana Nomba Kanji Zonzola Gudra Damba Zorvere Womdana Tendang Lenje Do Korwa Sida Yone Jang Nemi Tsedang So Chona Le Barzar Do So
Middle of page 50.
Jamsen Sema Wanjarda Laman Chibeng Drada Lama Loyi Do Shi Sho
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, Compassionate One, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and the precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish-green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds an upala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic bird song of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om, homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations, so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime, you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours in benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. Now we'll do Zambala, in the rainfall of benefit and happiness, summoning good fortune on page 63.
Such an pure land of perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitaya's grand long life, regard me kind-heartedly in Potala, pure land of perfect compassion. Even 5 poisons names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme Siddhi in lotus light, pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessing. Sky-faring rainbow body in manifest joy land of perfect bliss, even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajra Sarva grant blessings, mere like wisdom, Siddhi in glory endowed land of perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in the watch and pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom, Siddhi in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amoga Siddhi bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the Yogmin Dharma sphere, endowed with 5 perfections. Ignorance does not exist. Vairochana grant Dharma, Dhatu wisdom, Siddhi grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers, and long life enamnated Udyana Sogya dwells with Dakinis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, Guru whose often namna, where all lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra in the sphere of self-display. Dwell ye dams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common power, Siddhi fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sides gather infinite sky dancers, grant ripening liberating powers, fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts, increase 2 stages, mantra deity in all taming Tulku sphere. Dwell Mahakala and court, grant subjugating Siddhi, fortune of enlightened acts. Om Hri in Vaishnavanas abode dwells the wealth god Zambala, who acts kindly for all beings, master of life, merit, wealth, food and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here all long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep and of herd animals, fortune of goats and Joe's best cattle, wealth of wish granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy Loads of this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's ghost spirits wealth midway, Nagas wishing gem below, 3 worlds, gods and humans wealth. Bring them here as good fortune, Lupak pose body fortune, Zamboling's holy dharma. Balang chose fortunate, well Brahmin Yen's longevity, beings life, strength and merit. Of all lands grant therefore fortune, Indian kings religious, my Chinese kings are reaching force, Persian kings fortune, and well the army of King Gesar, the courage of Ugarhor, as good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune, come. Enshrouding mist, western long life fortune, please come here, like a river flows northern. Long life fortune, please come here, like rain falling from above. Upper long life fortune, come like 6 grains ripening below. Lower long life fortune, come, fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons, roar, fortune of hard students' line. Come like dazzling star garlands. Om Hri Eastern Vajradaki, Ni bring life's fortune, pacify disease, demons, hindrances. Southern Jewel Daki, Ni bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches. Western Lotus Daki, Ni summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern Action Daki, Ni bring the four enlightened acts, annihilate hinders evil. Wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune, bring bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here, always remain at this place, and make these fortunes steadfast. Potentize life's substances, and at this place protect wealth. Please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, Sid He. Grant endless treasure, Sid He. Grant wealth and merit, Sid He. Grant to Siddhis, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sarva Siddhi Alalahu.
Om Ahung, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, an assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabhyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hom Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, an assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Hom Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field of great bliss and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. We'll do the dedication prayer. In the blue prayer book for Kundin on page 40. Ho. Everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kundin prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharmadhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kundin have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation, or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from defects. I, Kundin abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In the self-arising consciousness free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Harukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kundin am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs as delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually, the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this, the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the 5 poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kundun Zampo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the 5 objects of the senses, and your beloved family. All these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kundun Zampo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachment to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kundun Zampo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you are born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change, falling to lower rebirths. Through Kundun Zampo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride, let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kundun Zampo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies, just relax and ease. Then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kundun Zampo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the 3 realms are actually identical to Buddhas, the ground of all, but your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha, here to train the 6 kinds of being. Through all my manifestations, through Kundun Zampo's prayer, may all you beings, without exception, attain enlightenment in the state of Dharma Dhatu. Ah ho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kundun Zampo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. We'll go to Long Life Prayers in the Yellow Prayer Book on page 22. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Shenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great Lord of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Arya Deva emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jingding Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Driyumpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all noble things, be upheld until the end of psychic existence through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
O mane me hore, O mane me hore, O mane me hore, O mane
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lama BuNima and Khenpo Tenzin, and thank you, everyone, for joining the practice online. Be sure to come back this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's online guided meditation on the 37 Bodhisattva practices. And be sure to tune in next week on Tuesday for his Jewel Ornament of Liberation class at 10 a.m. This afternoon starts at 3 p.m. Everyone, be well. Take care.